welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. I'm Tommy's hospital room. Dachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
TV, perhaps?
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
TV?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
I remember when I originally came up to this scene, I just thought in my head, just like, she's probably like, oh, for fuck's sake. And she more or less did, in her own way, say that, really.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
But if not, if you keep this up, I will make lasting damages.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
It's a bit weird, really.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
You know, seeing Adachi,
Please.
I mean, Dojima, being kind of bossed around, just like, yes, ma'am.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
We'll go in tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Obviously.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
That, and don't we also... Wouldn't we need Teddie to get out as well?
Let's go in from Jeunesse, like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Because, well, we don't know where he is currently, and would we be able to get out without him? It never shows it, really, does it? The extremely suspicious detective, Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Bond of Friendship, rank 5. Sid told him, man, this one ranks up all the goddamn time. You split up for today, and you all went back home. What's happened today? It would be best to go to sleep early and get ready to go after the real culprit. Again, how does he do it? How does he sleep so easily? When I try to sleep, my mind's like, no. Let's think about life. It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor or Margaret. Teddie! Teddie is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
Ah, welcome to the Velvet Room, Teddie.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Why do we have it in like this kind of first person's perspective while everything else just seems a bit weird? Just like sitting here, it could have showed him sitting on the side or something, but then it'd look a bit awkward then with Igor having to face a bit to the side and all. I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
That is to say, everyone's worried.
You're always so kind, Sensei.
It's like, but I was just saying something completely unrelated to that.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddie said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
Nanako is alive.
Huh? Really?
You told Teddie about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's... Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
That's the same answer. I could ask you the same, something like that.
Aha. But I wonder why I met you here.
So when he has a dream, does he just sit around in the car all day, just like, so, I wonder when Igor's gonna show up again. He only shows up every now and then.
What am I supposed to do now?
What, in this car? Let's move on.
But I don't know what to look for, or how to find it. matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddie's pure and deep gratitude. Ultimate bonds of friendship. Also, Teddie was like, I'll probably turn into whatever an ordinary shadow again soon. And then, as he was not going to live, it's like, okay, maybe not. Maxed. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Hellel, or whatever the ultimate form of the star arcana. The Teddie social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Teddie social link. About to create personas of the star arcana has reached its maximum. My little dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the star social link, you can now fuse Hellel, the light bearer. Probably pronounced that wrong. I just remember we haven't gone to Daidara's place in a long time.
To get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddie is gone and Ego and Margaret are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Ego has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
So is the velvet room like the truth mobile or something? Driving towards the truth.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return.
What if he wasn't what you expected and ends up being a disappointment? It's like, get the fuck out of my car.
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Do they have appointments for this or what? See you next week, same time, same place. Junes Electronics Department. At your Junes.
How did it go? Did you find Teddie?
No, and no one's seen him either.
We can't enter without him.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Now, the way they're all standing up there in a line, pretty much, you really see the height differences. So wait, we can get out without Teddie then? I mean, why else would they recklessly just go into there? If they wouldn't know a way out. But he hasn't shown them exiting on their own, though.
Whoa! Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry.
It was quite some time ago.
Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal.
What if it's reversed to the point where there is no fog if you take the glasses off in this world here, but in the real world, putting them on allows you to see through the fog?
And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
You know, it'd be a hell of a twist though if Adachi had nothing to do with it, but he instead was panicking because like he was like, oh shit, because they were accusing him, so he freaked out at being accused and acts more suspicious, and then he's just like, that jumps to the TV. Of course, that would totally make absolutely no sense whatsoever with the way he acted, and like pointed out like the whole put them in, that was kind of a pretty much straight giveaway that was.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddie came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself.
Even with the evolved persona.
Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Seriously, how do they exit without Teddie?
This place.
How'd he get back?
I see. I came back.
Did he just like mysteriously appear back in that very spot?
But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan, hold on. I'll get the doctor.
It seems she's asleep again.
Is he not gonna question how the hell he got in there?
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too.
You know, imagine someone in critical condition, and then one of the voices, a lot of the voices are inside, and it's like, yeah, die, you stupid, useless bastard, and never cared about a motherfucker anyway. And then they wake up like that, regain consciousness, like, oh, he's awake! It's like, come here. It's like, what? I fucking heard that.
Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
And the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Teddie's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Teddie's persona has been reborn. Kitoki Dochi has transfigured into Kamu, or Kama, we'll go about that, but whatever. It no longer looks like a Pokeball.
I need to get back to the others.
It looks a bit more like a Pokemon, maybe like a Magnemite crossed with something else.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan.
What if we went further in different directions a bit?
With us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
His persona's evolved.
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
And puns.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
With puns.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse. I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
Oh, come on. She's practically a cheerleader in battle. For crying out loud. Sure, she points out things like weaknesses and all that, but it's not like when we get to Adachi that he's gonna have any weaknesses.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
I mean, at best she'd be like, look out, it looks like he's going for quite a dangerous attack. So they really can enter and exit without Teddie. When did they learn how to do that? It's like, okay, you just tap your foot, beep boop, TVs.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too.
It does feel a bit awkward, doesn't it? I mean, look at them, they all just sat there. There's 4 on one side and 3 on the other. Damn it, Teddie! You screwed up the balance!
What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddie?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan?
Imagine if someone just really frustrated him. I'm gonna tear your head off! Boy, I didn't mean literally.
Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddie's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
just like the ones you all know about.
Except with a personality.
Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form.
That and not hostile towards us, of course.
Everyone has them inside.
Then again, no, even if we, like, encountered a shadow and kept on our guard, they'd attack us, so... Yeah, those shadows are assholes.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
His face.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am, pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyway? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred. Oh, Teddie's practically human, then.
I'm the same as humans?
If that's the case, though, or if more shadows also grew a human form, would you be able to tell the difference?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here.
Oh my god, the world is going to be taken over by shadows!
You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Well, he wears a bear suit for one thing. Those giant tears.
Thank you. I'm so glad I met you guys.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Whoops.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Wow, I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
You're a bit of a goofball yourself there, Teddie.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay.
We have to have a mascot.
Nice.
Alright, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You have taken another step towards the truth. Bonds of friendship. The seekers of truth, level 6. Your bad great personas for the judgment arcana has grown. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home for the day. best go to sleep early and get ready for tonight's exploration.